Howdy, artists, grab your houses and some scissors. We're gonna go ahead and cut these out and turn them into sculpture. So in these areas here where maybe you have some of your cardboard background coming through, you know what you can do? You can go ahead and take a crayon and maybe fill it in with part of your sky. I'm gonna grab some blue here and I'm gonna go ahead and fill this area between my house, my bushes, and my trees with some blue to be a beautiful sky background. Then we'll get to cutting in just a moment. Remember that a sculpture is an artistic form that is three-dimensional, which means that it is freestanding and is not flat on a piece of paper. This also means that we can see it from multiple sides. It's time to cut. Go ahead, grab your scissors. Now, as you begin to cut, please take your big pieces of cardboard, you can see my little flaps here, and put them off to the side because we're going to be needing them later. Do your best with cutting. I know it can be a little bit tricky, especially when we're working with cardboard and it's a little bit thicker and maybe tougher to cut through. So make sure you go nice and slow. Get as close to the edges as you can. It's all right if there's a little bit of room. Remember, we can always take our crayons that we were maybe working with and we can just fill in some extra sky if we need to on any extra spots that are showing. All right, so you can see here that I'm working to cut out around my trees and my cloud and my sun until, voila, you can see I have my house all cut out. Now, remember those scraps that I told you to put aside, those big cardboard scraps? I said, go ahead, put these to the side. We're gonna use these momentarily. Well, guess what? We're gonna use them now. So what I want you to go ahead and do is I want you to grab one of them and we need to make two squares. Okay, so I'm actually going to take my cardboard here and I'm going to cut it, okay? So I make it a little bit smaller in the width, side to side, and then I'm going to go ahead, maybe cut off a little bit on the bottom to make them a little bit shorter, and then right in the middle, I'm going to cut it into two, and I now have two squares. These are going to go on either side of my house to help make it stand. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make cuts from the top almost to the bottom. I'm going to leave a little bit of space, and I'm going to draw it out first here so you can see. I'm going to make one cut in about the middle of each square, okay? So I can slide my house into that little slit that I make so I can help it stand. See? Okay, now you might have to finagle and maybe move around your little squares so that you can help balance your sculpture. I put them too close together at first, so I need to push them out to the side to help make it stand, and voila, check it out. Oh, how cool does this house look? It looks like it truly lives right in these three areas that I put it. All right, artists, I can't wait to see what your house looks like. Maybe one day we could all put them together and we'd have a very non-neat street, just like Mr. Plumbean after he fixed his neighbor's houses. All right, artists, see you next time.